All right, so we're gonna kick it off and talk about Damian Lillard, y'all. Dame time, right? Came out in Portland against Houston and dropped 71 points. 71 points. Historic game, right? So I'm gonna kick this one off. I'm not gonna be long, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all up on this topic. I'm gonna throw the floor to y'all in this one. But before I throw the floor to y'all, let me tell you how historic this game was. All right. And we had a long debate about Dame in the chat today, by the way, too, and yesterday. So in the last 3 days, matter of fact. All right. So you want to join those chats. So look, this is the first season in the NBA that we had multiple 70-point scores. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell was the first one, Dame was the second one, and they both coincidentally had 71 points. All right. I'm not sure y'all saw it. Donovan Mitchell tweeted that his mom said, now I got to go out and drop 72, basically. I got to go out and one up Dame. All right. So, Damian Lillard, right? So look, the most 60-point games in the last 5 seasons. Dame has 5, Harden has 3, no one else has more than 1. All right. Only 4 players has 13 threes made in the game. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Zach LaVine, and now Damian Lillard. All right. Players with 70 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Spider, and David Robinson. But 3 of those players are playing right now. And just tell you where the NBA is heading. Wow, like the pace is faster. People are scoring more points and stuff like that. All right. The only player to have 60 points and 10 threes is Damian Lillard. And guess what, y'all? He did it twice. All right. That's crazy. The only player, right? The only players with 5 plus 60-point games, Kobe Bean Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, and Damian Lillard. All right. Whenever you're talked about with Wilt Chamberlain, you know it's a crazy stat.
Facts.
Okay. All right. So look, Damian Lillard, right? That last game, it was the first 70-point game by a player that played under 40 minutes. He didn't play 40 minutes and he had 70 points. Fewest free throws attempts for a 70-point game. The first 70-point game with 10 plus threes. The highest true shooting in a 70-point game. And he was the oldest player to score 70 points. And listen to the tear Damian Lillard is on for February. 40 points a game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting 50% from the field, 42% from 3, 96% from free throw line. So he's shooting 50, 40, 90 while averaging 40 in February. So he's on the tear, y'all. He better make a playoff push to get his team there. And I believe he will at least get his team in the play and stuff like that. But my only thing with Dame is this. I don't feel bad for him because he's standing there, but if he wants to get a ring, he has to leave Portland, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to leave Portland. I think he's going to stay there. But hey, he says career is bigger than that. You know, I mean, you go on ESPN, it says bigger than his rings. He's building a legacy in Portland. He's going to become the greatest. He is the greatest player in Portland Trailblazers history. He will be a Hall of Famer. He's already top 75, so he does have a legacy, you know. But come on, man, we want to see you get that ring, man. Go join Jokic, man. Go join Jokic. All right, the floor is y'all.
All right. So, yes, Dame had a historic night last night. My goodness. He shot 58% from the field and 59% from 3. That is ridiculous. I don't know anyone who's had a more efficient 70-point game in history. Maybe Wilt, because he's had 25 of those, and most of his was in the paint. You know, Wilt wasn't putting up from 3 at all. I don't even think he even thought to even take a 3 in his career. So that's Wilt. But Dame was on point last night. I also want to say this, though, in regards to him being able to win the championship in Portland. I think, and we talked about this in the chat, the organization is definitely trash. Yeah. So they haven't put nothing around him in order for him to win. The best player he's had, the 2 best players he had on the team was CJ McCollum and LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge was later allowed to walk and go to San Antonio, and he did nothing there. And CJ McCollum was basically traded for nothing. He got Josh Hart back, and Josh Hart not even on the team anymore. He got traded at the deadline. Best players he got on this team is Nurkic, Shaedon Sharpe, and Anthony Simons. Nurkic is always hurt. He wants to call him Herkic. So he's not available, man. It's something that with Portland other than just a city. It's not. I don't know, man. And I definitely think Dame is good enough to win the championship in Portland. It's just that they don't put enough around him. With this team, I don't think anybody can win a championship with this team. Even if you drop LeBron in this, if you drop a prime LeBron in this roster, yeah, they could probably get to the finals. But winning it, I don't think they will win.
No, I have to agree with that. So
For
go
one,
ahead.
for one, I mean, look at the team. Nurkic, not good enough. He always hurt. He's not available most of the time. Everyone else around him, they're not that good, man. Shaden Sharp is good. He's a high flyer, and Anthony Simons has balled out a few times, but I don't think this team is good enough to win the championship that's around them. And I don't think if you put anyone else in this, in this environment, okay, maybe LeBron's probably the only outlier. But anyone else, I don't think anyone else wins with this roster.
Okay, you saying swap Dame for LeBron, right?
Adam.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about swap.
No, he's saying move.
Adam.
Oh, you said swap.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, I'm talking about swap. I'm not adding LeBron, of course. Of course. Of course.
Nah.
Of course. If you add LeBron to the team, yes, they are most certainly winning the championship. I'm talking about if you swap them.
Yeah. I think that's what Dave was going, because I seen they was killing you just now. They was like,
yeah,
nah, if you had Dame, yeah, of course.
If you swap them, if you just give him this team, LeBron doesn't have a second superstar on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He could probably, like I said, he could get you to the finals, but winning it, I don't think he's going to win it.
You got Jeremy Grant.
Okay, all right.
Wow. Next.
I mean,
Jeremy Grant is what Ibaka was to the OKC.
Nah, he bigger than that. Come on.
He actually hit shots, man. He hit shots.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant is what Kyle Kuzma was to the Lakers in the bubble. How about that?
But better defensively. Yep.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's not too much you could really say about what Dame did last night, but check your watch. I mean, because come on now. I was talking about it off air before we got on the show. I was telling Dave, I was like, it seemed like a couple players who was in the All-Star, who participated in the All-Star weekend, they came back on a mission. They like, look, we're going to show improve. Then a couple other people who was a part of the All-Star, they just kind of flatlined. But that's just, it's only 2-3 games back, so we'll see what happens. But Dame was one of those players. As a Wizards fan, I'll say Julius Randle is another, but that's personal reasons. I will address that later when we talk about the Wizards. But Dame, I only want to talk about the 71 points because we know you're capable of scoring. Like, we know what you're capable of. The percentage was there. Dave and Joe provided you all with all the stats. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but after seeing this, if you're a free agent, it's time to go to Portland, man. Like, it's time to go there. Like, do my man a solid. Like, he's been holding
my man out, please.
Thank you. Like Kevin Hart said, help me. Y'all know it.
Yeah.
Because he just showed you what loyalty is. He showed you that he's going to show up every night. Everything that people say about Russell Westbrook is Dame Lillard, but he's not as, like, annoying. You get what I'm saying? Like, he just ball, go home. If you want to talk about one thing, I'm gonna say this about Dame, and we can go to the next subject. Dame is one of the people that show up on the court, get y'all buckets, and just get in his car and go home. And everybody like, hey, who was that? And then he come back next week and do it again. And you're like, hey, bro, no, y'all gotta get bro number, bro. That's Dame. But in this situation, nobody getting bro number. They just letting Dame go home. Somebody from the NBA gotta get Dame phone number so they can link up, either go to Portland, because y'all know you're not leaving. So just go to Portland one season, see if it works out. And then if you don't like the city of Portland, then just leave at the end of the day. You ain't like you got to stay there. You don't got to sign a multi-year deal. You can do a 2-year deal. So, Dame, leave. Either you going to leave or have somebody come there. But if you do leave, Dame, hey, you can come to the Wizards, bro. I promise you, bro. It's nice out here. We got a lot of things for you in this city. You ain't got to worry about the distractions because we know you just want to hoop.
He not winning in Washington. Sorry.
Hey.
I'm just saying. It's not happening in Washington.
Somebody got to recruit for this team.
Well, Dame is always trying to recruit somebody to the team in every offseason, but the organization ain't doing nothing about it. Name one time you really heard them try to trade for somebody like Kevin Durant.
I mean, like I'm me personally, I haven't really heard Dame come out a lot and talk. I know last season when KD put himself out there, he mentioned something. I think what they did though that will help free agents come to Portland is hire Chauncey Billups. I think that was a good one because
Yeah, that was a good move.
majority of his career he was coached by Terry Stotts, right? So like I think I'm not about getting people fired, but I mean the dude wasn't doing his job for a long time. I believe they underachieved a lot under him, and they finally got Chauncey Billups of NBA champion, somebody that's respected in the NBA. So teams will probably come now because they got a better coach. They they got some nice role pieces. They got Jeremy Grant, Nurkic. They got Anthony Simons, right? Like you said, right? So they got some nice pieces that you can have. I thought they was gonna get somebody last year. They dumped C.J. McCollum, Lance Jr. They dumped Robert Covington, Norman Powell to the Clippers, and they had a lottery pick. And I'm like, I made a video. This all season they're gonna be the 2008 Celtics. They're gonna get 2 star players. That's what I thought it was gonna happen, and it didn't happen. So I don't know what's going on over there. So all right, let's go to our next topic, man. All right. So our next topic, we got to talk about the beam.